Two big games once again today as we first face rivals Burnley in the Premier League before the first leg against Real Madrid. It's at Ewood Park. Let's show them we mean business. Hello and welcome back to European Ewood. Today we've got Burnley at Turf Moor, but more importantly, Real Madrid are coming to Ewood Park in the Champions League. But before we get into the games today, we need to have a look at what's been happening in the Premier League. It's been a while since we've seen Premier League action. Obviously, last time out we had FA Cup and Carabao Cup. But since then we've lost 2-0 to Chelsea, a pretty dull game. But we bounced back 2-0 victory over Spurs. Belotti on the score sheet once again. And 2-0 in the other direction, flipping and flopping here. Man United put 2 past us in a pretty tight game at Old Trafford. We travelled to the Walkers, or King Power, whatever it's called. Won 5-2. Alvarez got a hat-trick. 5-2 against Leicester. And then Alvarez got an even better hat-trick against Everton. He scored 3 goals in 17 minutes to win 6-1 against the Toffees. We didn't get stuck against them. And the goal scoring stopped, but we still won 2-1 against Huddersfield in the 4th round of the FA Cup to set up a 5th round tie with Leicester. We beat Southampton 1-0 in the league with a late winner by Elmas, and that leaves the league looking like this. 3rd place, level on points with Chelsea. We played a game more because we've got our Carabao Cup final game rearranged. The game against Leicester was rearranged early, so we played a game more than the ones around us. But we'll get to the Carabao Cup in a second. We want to have a look at Tottenham because they have fallen off a cliff. So in the last 11 games, is that 9 games? 9 games, they've gone from top to 8th. We, on the other hand, have just bounced around sort of the 6th to 3rd kind of range. But Spurs have fallen off a cliff. But that is the league table. Spurs are 9 points behind us now, so they're falling well out of this. Have a look. In fact, let's have a look at this. Who is coming in? So Bernardo's obviously going in March, in a week's time. Alvaro Morata, I can't speak, is coming on a free from PSG. He has been at PSG for a couple of seasons. He joined them off the back of a spell at Juventus, obviously. But he's coming to us on a free, 33 years old, I don't care. He's good, so he's joining us. Also good, 10 years, he's younger, his junior, is Victor Christensen. We finally got a left-back in to replace Pickering. He's had 1 game with us so far. Joins us via Cagliari. He used to be at Copenhagen anyway, that's where he is in the real world. 18 million, going up to 20.5. Tyrese Dolan is on loan at Barnsley, pretty much because he needs some playing time and we've not got enough time for him. And Ceballos did leave in the end, 29 million to Championship Sheffield United, a good piece of business, and it funded Christensen coming in as our new left back, so that is good. Right, let's get to today's first game against Burnley. We're away at Turf Moor. They're 10th, we're 3rd. We should beat them, but as I said previously, we've got 3 really big games coming up, so we're probably going to lose to Burnley. This is the 11 anyway. Mantle in goal, Christensen, Sanchez, Goldson, Nevmatikos in defence, Brereton Diaz, Olvera, Elmas and Rankin Costello in the midfield, Balogun, Belotti up front, Alvarez as the super sub. Quickly, a word on Datro. He is out injured. He's going to miss the Carabao Cup final and probably both legs against Real Madrid. He is out with a lower back stress fracture. Wisdom is suspended for today's game. So that is where we are. Let's go and beat Burnley. But before we beat Burnley, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everyone who is subscribed to the channel. And if you aren't, hit the subscribe button down below so you won't miss any future content here on the channel. You'll love it. It's amazing. It's brilliant. And give a big thumbs up to this video. There we go. Big thumbs up to this video as well because it's great and you love it. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the episode. Tell me how much you love it. And subscribe, follow is the right word, on Twitter as well because we talk about lots of things. Lots of interesting things, namely Football Manager and Blackburn. And that's it really. Burnley? Let's go play Burnley. Let's go. Underway at Turf Moor, and it's Burnley versus Blackburn, everyone's favourite game, provided we win. If we don't win, it's no one's favourite game. So that's set the scene nicely. We've got newcomer Christensen on the left side of defence. Obviously, Danish youngster, 23, came via Italy. Used to be at Copenhagen. We're going to encourage early on because it's quite a quiet start. He's hopefully going to settle in nicely. We needed a real left-back after Pickering was unceremoniously sold to Everton, who we smashed 6-1, by the way, who I don't think Pickering played in that game, but Nyambe did, so that's a good one. Right, Burnley are on the offensive. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Goldson's put it in his own net, hasn't he? That's not good. It's not a good start. 22 minutes on the clock. Burnley advancing down the near side. Managed to put a ball into the middle of the... Damn. Put it in the box and Goldson's just sort of scuffed it in. I mean, Mantle's positioning wasn't fantastic, so if Goldson hadn't scored, I think someone would have put it in. But we return to trying to fight. This is a dampener on the start of this episode because we're probably going to lose to Real Madrid. And if we lose both games, that's always quite sad to watch. But Burnley pressuring again, not with balls like that though. Elmas intercepts. Chelsea has it and he's advancing nicely. Finds Belotti on the shoulder of the defence, who holds it up well. JLC and Nevmatikos, the good doctor, linking up on that right-hand side. Obviously, Datro is out. JLC's, that was a poor ball. Datro's out injured, so we're having to return to old ways and have JLC on the right. One of his many positions he's played for us over the last 4.5 seasons. But JLC finds Balogan. Lovely ball off the inside of the post. That was close. That could have been the equaliser, but let's not lose concentration because Burnley are advancing on the counter. They've recovered the rebound and they're going to get... No, they're not. The good doctor diagnoses the situation and provides the comfortable interception. Right, we're with the early kickoff, so we're still third. But losing to Burnley is not good. That is for certain sure. We're going to go to positive from cautious, obviously. Ooh, header just over by Galton, trying to make amends for his own goal. Obviously, we start on cautious because we're away, and that's the law. Right, half-time, see you in a second. TikTok, seconds over. We're back. We've told the boys that there is no excuses for that sort of performance. Generally speaking, it worked well. JLC is got a big red frowny face, so it's not worked well for him. 10 minutes of this second half have flown by. We need to do something. That is for sure. We've gone to positive. We've demanded more. An hour's gone. We are now ahead on the XG and shots, but so far, nothing. Nothing in this second half. Substitution time. But Logan's had a bit of a poor game. Alvarez, super sub, on you come. You've got hat-tricks in a couple of games recently, so come on, show us how you do it. Maddie on for Olvera as well. Burton Diaz isn't playing particularly well. He will probably be the next man off, but we shall see. Demand more, still positive. 75 minutes gone. Oh dear. What do we do? Burton Diaz, we're going to resort to youngster Andy Baker, who did well in the FA Cup against Forest Green. We're going to move to attacking. We're getting a little bit desperate right now. Burnley have shown nothing. We've shown even less. The sides are currently separated by a Goldson own goal, but it's a Burnley highlight from the back. Ricky Pug. And, oh dear, that's a good interception by Goldson, actually. Ball over the top is a dangerous one. Can Belotti get on the end of it? No. It's defended well. Burnley just need to waste time for the final 5 minutes. I'd be shoving it all the way to waste all of the time. No more time to waste. Done. But that is not happening. Belotti inside to Alvarez. The super sub! Get in. He's your 15th of the season. He's 7th in like 3 games, I think. Excellent. Okay. That is back to at least respectable levels of a 1-1 draw. We should not be drawing. Definitely shouldn't be losing, but drawing is probably pushing the luck against Burnley here today. Alvarez with a lovely finish finds the inside of the post to get it past the goalkeeper. 1-1, 5 to go. Can we get a second? That is what I'm looking for. This will put us second, obviously, but Chelsea have got 2 games in hand on us, so that's not going to last. Yeah, the game's done. Added time is gone. 1-1 in the end. A lovely finish from Alvarez. Maybe I should have started him. But I got one eye. Disappointed. That is especially true. Disappointed with that result. I've got one eye on the Champions League game coming up. That is for sure. Yeah, 1-1. Let's regroup, shall we? So I thought it'd be useful having a quick look at the league table after the rest of the day's fixtures have come in, and we've dropped from 2nd to 4th because everyone else has played. Chelsea, Liverpool and Man United all ahead of us. Still well within the hunt of European football. If you ignore Liverpool for a second, there are a couple of points basically separating 4 points. Chelsea down to Villa, 6 if you include Arsenal in that. Man City a little bit further back. It's very tight at the top. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go and face Real Madrid at Ewood Park. It's like lambs to the slaughter. But before we go to that Champions League game, we have got a takeover approach in the offing. Let's have a look how that develops. Okay. we might be rid of the Venkies, but they've got us to the Champions League, so we can't really complain, given where we were when they took us over 16, 17 years ago now in the game. Right, Mantle in goal. It's going to be a very little change to the side. Christensen, Sanchez, Wisdom, and Matikos in defence. BJ, Alvara, Almas, Balogun, Alvarez, Belotti. So the changes we've had to make in defence are suspension-wise. Let's go. Okay, we are underway at Ewood Park, and I lied. There wasn't a suspension. I've remembered now. I've dropped Goldson for scoring an own goal. But Wisdom is better anyway. He is lining up nicely in this defence against Real Madrid, which is headlined by 37-year-old Robert Lewandowski, who is incredible still. But let's not forget, 16 years ago, he should have been a Blackburn player. But some volcanic ash stopped that from happening. We have started out well. Half an hour gone, no highlights. But, I'm saying that now, first a highlight. But 5 chances for us so far. That's a lovely ball to the back post. Can a show? A cracking header hits the post. And that is a good start to proceedings. I say start, we're nearly at half-time. Real Madrid have not even woken up yet. Have they got jet lag? That's dangerous. Brahim Diaz, can he get a ball into the box? He can't. Kessie is on the outside, and this is... We look like we're snuffing out any attacks here. They're in some sort of weird blue kit. That is a good ball. That's a good effort, but it's well over the bar. Mantle had that one covered. First effort of the day for Real Madrid, but they've got a free kick inside the Blackburn half. Vinicius Junior, Kimmich, Kessie, a lot of good players in this Real Madrid side, as you'd expect. It's Real Madrid. Lovely speculative effort to the far end of the pitch. We are stopping them from getting anywhere. Oh! Dear me, Kimmich with a... Well, it didn't look like a particularly well-struck shot, but it's sort of gone past everyone and gone into the bottom corner. We'll look at that again. So Brahim Diaz follows that one out to the coast, to the touchline. Kessie finds Kimmich in space, who on the half... Okay, maybe it was. It didn't look that good on the first viewing of it, but that half volley was kind of like a scissor kick volley. It's gone in anyway, and it's 1-0 before half-time. Kind of against the run of play, if we're being honest. But we've got to half-time, and it's 1-0 Real Madrid, which before the game I probably would have been happy with. But from the first half performance, I'd say we've been unlucky. I think we're going to say we could do... Wasn't enough, that's what we're saying. Show improvement in the second half. And we've got faith. We're going to give everyone faith. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to go into the second half and get back in this game. Or probably whimper and lose 3-0. Right, second half is underway. And the first half was a good showing, apart from the goal. Which is the all that matters. So the good doctor down on this near side keeps it just about in touch. But Logan's ball is a good lovely ball to Belotti, not a love ball. But he can't quite get on the end of it. His pace not quite as high as it would have been when he was younger, because he's 31 now. And we're bringing Alvaro Morata, I can't speak, who's 33, into our striking lineup. So we're going to have 2 youngsters paired with 2 slightly older veterans, but not quite as old as Lewandowski, who so far has been quite quiet. We've kept him out of the game. I'm going to say that now, and he's going to go and score. But we're working it nicely across the pitch. Christensen, the young newcomer from Denmark. Oh, a lovely ball to Elmas. Elmas is through! And he's blazed it wide. That was a gilt-edged chance. We should have got a goal there. Elmas will be kicking himself. That was a cracking effort. We're going to encourage. We're only 1-0 down. It's Real Madrid. Let's not get too annoyed. Right, Real Madrid have got it. There's Lewandowski. He's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. He is still at the top of his powers. But we are keeping him quiet today. Real Madrid are working it nicely. Wisdom can't quite get there. Brahim Diaz, I thought he was going to send someone through on a darting run, but he hasn't. Speculative ball over to Vinicius Junior on the far side. Now he's using his pace. Can he get a ball into the box? He can't. Kimmich again. Stop him from shooting. Casemiro, stop him from shooting. Don't let anyone shoot, basically, is my current guidance. Frank Kessie to Kimmich again. So we're forcing them backwards, which is good. But they are still obviously very dangerous. Lewandowski with a lovely ball. And it's gone in. Mingueza gets a second. Lewandowski, the architect of the goal rather than the finisher of the goal. No, hang on. I'm losing my metaphors. He was the architect, definitely. It's a good goal for a good side. It's one-touch football. Vinicius Junior sends Mingueza through, and our defence couldn't keep up with the pace. And it's 2-0, which, let's not be fair, we did only just draw 1-1 with Burnley, so we probably can't expect to get much better than a 2-0 defeat. But you look at the stats, we have done well. 65 on the clock. I'm not tempted to make any substitutions yet. I'm just looking at everyone's fitness down below. Balogun steps over a challenge. Belotti into Alvarez. Oh, Belotti's been brought out. No fact. Balogun's through. Balogun scored a goal. Balogun has scored against Real Madrid. Belotti was assaulted in the build-up, but obviously referees played advantage. It's fallen to Balogun. Ancelotti is furious on the sidelines. Balogun stepped over a challenge. Belotti and Alvarez did a 1-2, but Scout... Oh, okay, he might just assault him, threw him to the floor, but Balogun doesn't care. He's coolly, calmly slotted it home past Courtois, and it's 1-2. We are still in this game. We are not out of Europe just yet. Half an hour, well, 25 minutes left on the clock. Can we get another? This would be brilliant. If we go in level into the second leg, that would be absolutely fantastic. Olvera's ball finds Balogun at the post. Now, obviously, we're... Oh, lovely, lovely, not quite. Belotti couldn't quite get a shot away there. Courtois stopped him in his tracks. We've been the better side. Look at that XG for a second. Right, let's have a look. Elmas, you missed a sitter and you're tired. You're not playing great. Maddie is on. Belotti, you can come off for Brereton Diaz. I'm going to switch him around with Alvarez. Get some fresh legs up front. Belotti's had a decent game, but he's not quite had the breakthrough. And I think Alvera is pretty tired and pretty not playing very well. So we're going to bring JRC on in an unusual central midfield role. He usually plays on one of the wings or wing backs or somewhere, everywhere, basically. Anyway, Balogun has gone around his defender. Can he get a ball into the box? He cuts back. Maddie has it. Fresh legs. Ball in to the edge. We're trying to work it too cutely. The good doctor in the corner finds Maddie. Ball into the back post. Brereton Diaz with, I think, maybe his first touch. First touch we've seen anyway. Header goes over. 15 minutes to go. If we could get an equaliser here, well, the shop would be shut up, that's for sure. And I would be ecstatic. A BJ free kick is sloppily headed over. I think that was by Sanchez, who's not had a great game either. Defence hasn't played particularly well. Saying that, not many have. Right, BJ's corner, 4 minutes left on the clock. Can we get anything from this? It's a set piece, so we are dangerous. Nevmatikos is probably lurking at the front post. Sanchez is lurking at the front post. Finds a... What happened? I don't know, but it was sloppy and it's gone in. It's 2-2. We are level. Ball, let's watch again. Ball nodded on at the front post by Sanchez. JLC brings it down, smacks it against Courtois. And Alvarez, the poacher, he's not playing as a poacher. We're going very defensive. We're going to just hang on. Time waste. Alvarez has equalised. He's not going to hat-trick today, but he's equalised. We've got 4 minutes of added time. This is it. This is it. Okay, we've got a free... We've got to win this. We've got BJ with a free kick. Lining it up. Good position. Blackburn Rovers 3, Real Madrid 2. Just, that is exquisite. In off the inside of the post. And I can't go any more defensive. 3-2. Time is up. We've got another highlight, but we just put it in the corner. Chelsea's ball in. And Alvarez has been side. We could be... There's a penalty. 4-2. I mean, Belotti's not on the pitch anymore. So it's probably Balogun or maybe Brereton Diaz. Elmas isn't on the pitch either. I can't remember who's my third choice. I don't know if it's Balogun. It's Balogun. He's stepping up. Oh, I can't watch. I'm just going to look into the camera and see. Is it going to be 4-2? Is it? Can you tell? Is he taking it yet? He's taking it. Is he taking it? Is he taking it? He's taking it now. He scored, isn't he? He scored. It's 4-2. It's 4-2. 97th minute. We were 2-1 down 10 minutes ago. Try and wipe the smile off my face, because you won't be able to. We've beaten Real Madrid 4-2. They can't go back up the other end now, surely. That is it. Game done. Game is done. We have won 4-2. I mean, when Alvarez equalised on the 87th minute, I shut the shop up and expected that to be it. That was brilliant. Well done. That might possibly be the best thing I've ever seen on Football Manager. Maybe it might not be, but I can't. It's the best thing I've seen on FM22. That is for sure. 4-2 at home to Real Madrid. Obviously, we've got to go to the Bernabeu. Wow. Just wow. I mean, you know what's happening next. Let's not dwell on that massive 4-2 victory for too long. We've got Man City at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final. I'll need to get my suit cleaned. And then we'll be back for Real Madrid. And if we win... Well, if we've got Real Madrid and then either Fulham or I think that's when the FA Cup 5th round is that weekend. So we'll be coming back for then, and then we've got lots of Premier League games to get through as well. I'm not expecting to repeat that performance. I'm fully expecting Real Madrid to get 7 in the next leg. But let's 4-2. Who cares about the loss to Burnley? Because I certainly don't anymore. We're still in the hunt for Europe in the league, but we've just beaten Real Madrid 4-2. Can you just... Yeah, let that sink in, and I'll see you next time, because that was incredible. I've got no more words. Just, wow. I'm not going to top that. You might this could be the last episode I ever do on YouTube, because I'm not going to top that. Fantastic. Right, I will see you in the next episode for the Carabao Cup final, where we'll face Man City, and hopefully we can repeat those heroics that we've just seen against Real Madrid. Thank you so much for watching. See you there next time. Goodbye. Well, hey, you've made it to the end of the video, and hang on, it's a subscribe button. Tap on this. Even if you've done it already, just try it, see what happens. And then if you're hanging around, have a look at these. One of these. Check out some of this amazing content. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time.